What else is there left to do in Sonic World? Oh no. Oh no.
You know, I really like JPEGs. I hope we get to see some of this part.
You're gonna glitch through the wall, right?
Well,
Oh.
I think you're about to be somewhat disappointed.
Friends.
Not again.
Sonic. Oh man, he's 16.
The word slow.
He dislikes tears. See, Sega had a point.
That's right.
The Dongo dislikes tears.
Right. Although he's technically not 16, he's 15 teal day 16. If you were playing the Japanese version.
I feel that's Sonic on the top right.
Oh man.
David,
Look at
who's the
Sonic!
guy who drew all this again?
Not.
Probably Oshima.
Yeah, is this Oshima?
I don't think this. No, this art is not Oshima. That's why I went because I can't remember who it is. This is. I mean, it's taking the cues of what Oshima did, but it's a completely different artist because it's like, oh, this is the Sonic style guide, so it's all meant to be consistent.
David, this might be a good time to bring up that one of those charts said that his shoes are rolled down, or their boots, they're rolled down, so those aren't socks.
Mint
They're
candy.
boots?
Yes.
Tails has no weaknesses.
Yes, no
confirmed.
weaknesses.
Right. Well, because he's immortal. He can feel pain, but he can never die. Yes,
David just slyly dodging that shoe sock
No,
comment,
no,
huh?
Yeah,
right.
he
So
just doesn't wanna talk
right. So
about
Sonic the
it.
Hedgehog has right. It says they're boots, and that it's rolled down. So the white on the top of his shoes are not socks, as many believed, but actually the inside of the boot rolled down.
That's pretty stupid.
I know.
He's a shy guy.
Weak the girls.
That's the wrong franchise. No, but I mean,
Why don't they just buy shoes that are the right size? These wacky casts.
all of this stuff was drawn, I guess, by the guy who did the art in Sonic 3, whose name escapes me. Because it's not Watanabe, he did the art, the cover to Sonic 1, but I think that's
Whoa,
somebody else.
Look at that dump truck.
It's all escape. I think it's the guy who created Knuckles, right? What's his name? Look it up later.
I'm on the case.
Also, Knuckles had the goggles from SA2.
Well, this is topical.
Shouts out to
Oh,
Cybershell.
Cucky! Oh no!
Does Takashi Yuta sound familiar, David?
That might be the person who did it. I mean, that's the guy who
Hey, it's
created
Princess Sally.
Knuckles. Oh, yeah, Sally. I feel bad. I should have done. I should have refreshed myself on names because sometimes I'm bad with names.
If only there was a recently released book that would show you all the names of everybody.
That'd be nice.
Oh,
That has
I don't see
completely
it happen.
100% correct information.
right. Those books don't tell you at all who made anything.
Yeah.
No, I meant more so about like the names of the names of the animals.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But yeah, having like actual like behind the scenes information like that would be great.
Yes, but I guess that's not what that book was. Oh man, this brings me back.
I love those compressed sound effects.
That's right. It's all.
You guys can still call me Cucky if you want.
It's meant to be pronounced kooky. Kooky.
No, you can call me Cucky if you want still. That's okay.
But I mean like that means they could have changed it to COOKIE or KY or whatever. KY cookie KY. But too long it's right because it's the ooh and it all makes sense. Oh,
Same.
How long are we gonna do this for?
Nice.
Another
Nice.
couple minutes.
Da, da. Oh no, Sonic, you're being chased by the police. But that never happens.
Not
Just
in
think about
this
the-
game yet.
Right.
The implications of Sonic walking into the music shop and playing his own sound effects from his own game to the music that accompanies his own adventures.
The ego on this man.
What faces would he make? What thoughts would he think?
You're assuming Sonic can hear his own soundtrack. He's probably never heard any of this before in his life.
He's like, whoa, they made games after me?
No, I think it plays nonstop in his ear. Yeah.
Is this just what goes on in his head while he's destroying robots?
Oh no, he's got AirPods. He can't hear.
The gun truck's coming.
Oh, Sonic 3, you better tread carefully here.
Uh-oh.
Don't
we'll get
worry.
sued if we play the
We'll
wrong
get to
track
it.
here.
All right, that's pretty
Okay.
good.
Wait a second. You're on the Sonic 3
I
menu,
would
right?
run through flames
Yep.
and fire too.
But
Yeah.
Sonic and Knuckles.
Yeah.
You have that memorized?
Now I'm lost and don't know what to do.
right, like so
Back to you.
no,
Now I'm trapped here.
burning up in lava.
I have that video saved on my phone.
It's too. I guess you've got it mostly memorized too, unless you have it all memorized.
I right through.
Why'd you stop?
Oh,
I don't want to plagiarize that lyrical genius.
you got halfway through and went, never mind.
You're as sinister as Dr. Robotnik, Chris.
Thank you.
The only thing I miss
Love
is
that guy.
good Sonic compilations.
Okay, so did I ever get an explanation why Lava Reef was in the Sonic 3 menu?
Don't worry about it.
Ah, look, there's Sonic. He's just hanging
Oh.
out with a snail.
That explains it.
yeah.
What was that? What was that you mentioned, David, about making up stories about all these pictures?
Oh yes, when I was a child and had Sonic Jam when it was new on the Saturn, I would sit down and I would
It's the anime opening.
and my sister would sit down with me. I don't know if I would force her to do it or not, but I would go through all the images in this museum, and we would construct a story. Story is based like, oh, what are the events that are transpiring to make this happen? So like all the pictures would be linked together to tell one giant Sonic story.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume coercion was involved in that.
Well, you know,
To be fair, David, I've done that with other games.
right. Yes. So you know, I mean, it's been a while, and she's not here to help. But you know, Sonic is just relaxing. He's eating, and now, and you know, after he finished grocery shopping, he just needs to get home. He wants to take the bus. He's tired. Of course, he's tired. But he has to go home to get prepared because he's going to go out on a date, and he's ready to take out a lady. And where are they going? They're going on a safari. It's weird, right? But that's what he wants to do. Who's he taking? Is it Amy? No, it's not. Oh, but there's Sonic. See, now Tails has come along. Oh, guys. Oh, Sonic, we're having a journey. It's like, yeah, because we're way cool. Yeah, it's way cool because they're gonna fight the Death Egg. Oh, and
That is a great
It's like
render
I
of the
can't
Death Egg,
see
by the way.
anything. Your nose is in the way, Tails.
Wow, a planet!
oh, but they won. They're celebrating now. So everyone gave Sonic flowers. He's like, Sonic, I can't believe we did it. And here,
Okay,
Tails
it's the
almost
first
died.
episode of Boom.
Oh, right. This is when Tails was still allowed to enter Sonic's house for Christmas. And
This is the Castlevania crossover. Very nice.
oh yeah, it's like Tails is scared. You know, he wants some mint candy, and it's like, oh yes, Tails, we got to race in the Cannonball.
Oh,
Grand-
Sonic Drift, only released in Japan.
Whoa!
Hey,
Hey,
Do we know
you.
where?
right?
Do you know
Me?
where these images were used officially?
Yes. Oh, see, Tails has been banned from Sonic's house.
After the Halloween debacle, he wasn't welcome.
That's right. Oh, see, and now, in order to get in his good graces again, Sonic's like, well, if you become my personal servant, maybe I'll let you back in.
Where were they used?
Oh,
Is Sonic the Hedgehog the screensaver?
well, yes,
It was
Oh,
a
that's it?
but they were
disc you could buy.
originally designed for the cover of Harmony, Sega's internal newsletter in Sega of Japan. Some of this art was sketched out by Oshima, but finished by other people.
Other unpaid interns.
I just remember these from Gems Collection.
I guess some of these are in Gem's collection too. I don't know if all of them are, but
Most of them are.
yeah, not everything that's in Screensaver is on Jam, but not everything in Jam is on Screensaver, and not everything in both are.
Hey, look, Sonic has
on
a band.
Jam. Oh yeah, it's Sonic's new
Pico.
band. Whoa! Look, Sonic looks cool here.
They're hanging at Segopolis.
Oh, and Eggman's getting
Oh
ready
shit,
to.
Eggman's flying a plane. Why hasn't he done that more often?
It's Negomatic. Why would he fly a plane?
Oh right, see, he tried to.
We're
Variety.
doing a World War One reenactment.
These little planets. Sonic and his friends live on. The solar system as a whole. Oh, see, look, there's Earth right there. I can see it.
Where?
It was in
Where's the
background.
other planet? Where's the other world?
That other world was
rolling.
Mobius.
Why was that rabbit in a car? Can't the rabbit run and jump? That's so dumb.
Sonic's got a phone in the 90s.
That's right.
And Tails is on Zoom.
I wonder what the
In the 90s?
it's
Oh,
it's
yeah,
Sonic's
brother.
version of the 90s. He's got all that future tech.
Man, this stuff's good.
I'm surprised Tail doesn't still have a flip phone.
Was that his phone turning off?
The gallery is done. Here we go. Now this was the beginning of a lot. This is the beginning of Sonic history. Oh man.
Yep.
Oh, didn't get to read that all.
This game mode forever ruined David's life.
It's okay.
Right. Well, because like this right here, like I didn't know who Masato Nakamura was at this point, except this told me dreams come true were the people who did the music. And look at the release dates, although some of them might be wrong. I mean, those ones are right. I forget. There might be one that's wrong down here. But like this is the source, like the origin of Sonic and the history and the behind the scenes. And here's the list of all the games. Like, it's very exciting for someone who's like, who's into Sonic, and then doesn't realize there's this other half. I mean, the timeline was revelatory. The Japanese commercials were that clip of the OVA, because it was like, whoa, what is that in the first place? So it Sonic Jam as a whole was, I mean, the I know the meat and potatoes was the games, but it was a celebration of Sonic, and it felt like Sonic Team and Sega cared about the history of this icon, even though he was only like 6 years old at this point. But they still were keeping track of stuff. Same thing with the Christmas Nights into Dreams and the galleries there. It was like, oh yeah, we're preserving this stuff. This is important. Although you find out years later, well, Sega didn't preserve as much as you'd like. They just kind of...
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
man. And
This stuff's cool for a fan, but it's also great for someone, like, you could give this to someone who didn't know anything about Sonic, at least back then. And it's so
Well-
comprehensive that they see just about anything they could ever want to see.
that's right.
They're like,
Oh.
look at all this cool stuff I could get into.
Look at that transparent black border.
Oh.
Actually, speaking of, to your point, Chris, wasn't this the first game in the Project Sonic line that they were going with in Japan to try to drum up more, what's the word, fanfare for Sonic?
Project Sonic. That's a good question. I actually don't know that. David?
Yeah, this would have been like the first thing. So it was like Jam, and I guess R fell under that banner, because they were
Oh.
working on Sonic Adventure at this point, as we said before. In Sonic World was like an early prototype version of when Adventure was meant to be on the Saturn. So they had a lot of hope to make Sonic, like, to, I guess, relaunch the brand across the world. Sonic was still relatively popular in America, but it was a thing where, like, well, I guess by this point, because the PlayStation was beating the Saturn, like, people remembered Sonic, but there was nothing on the Saturn that made people go, oh, I need this for Sonic. This was for the fans, and I know it was meant to draw people in who hadn't played it before. I guess that maybe that was more the hope in Japan, because everyone in Japan who was obsessed with Virtua Fighter bought a Saturn, and Japan went, oh, this is our chance. Let's shove Sonic onto them. Didn't quite work. Man, I love that code on Sonic's belly.
Out here doxing somebody.
Was Sonic Jam ever a pack-in game for Saturn? Because that would have been cool.
No, it wasn't.
What were the packing games for Saturn?
Hopes and Dreams.
Yeah, I know in right, because I remember when I got the Saturn, it came with Virtua Fighter 2 and Virtua Cop and Daytona USA. It was a 3-pack that would come free with the Saturn. I'm trying to remember if there was a pack-in with Knights. I feel like there might have been in Japan. Yeah,
There's
but
gotta
I don't
be.
remember if there was one here, but I feel like there was one in Japan. There definitely was one in Japan for Knights. Don't remember if there was a US one.
Hopes and Dreams sounds like the ukulele of Knights. Just like Oshima's Kickstarter
don't.
game.
Checkmate.
I don't need to be let down again. Oh.
Look at that balloon. They don't mention the fact that it tried to kill someone.
That's okay.
Um,
Don't worry about that. This is a glammed up history. You don't got to worry about any bad things here.
Yeah, same.
Doodle-doo.
Everything's bright and cheery, and Sonic's never hurt anyone ever.
Sonic
Ever.
the Hedgehog 3. That's right. Yeah, this
The
is when
third
they could
one.
release the game freely. Before that decade of,
Don't
do you
ask.
think when people were playing the Japanese copy of Sonic Jam, they were going through the history of Sonic, and they saw Mean Bean Machine and the American version of Robotnik, and they were like, "What the fuck is that?"
Or this
What's going on
European
over there?
Sonic here, just looking completely different.
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
I'm sure there were Japanese fans who were like, "What is this?"
I mean, the same would be going for American fans seeing Eggman's original design.
Well,
That's probably bled through in a couple places before this game came out.
Also
Yeah.
in the game, it's he looks like his American self. He looks like his Japanese self in the game. So it's not
Yeah.
really like even me like when I saw like the Robotnik with the penis head was more weird than Egg Robotnik to me.
guys.
Egg.
Pico.
Oh man, look at that.
There it is.
Also,
I
did I
miss
read
my
that
Pico.
correctly? There was a Sonic event on Alcatraz?
Yeah,
Yeah, for Sonic and Knuckles.
Rock the Rock. It was.
Oh.
Yes, if you watch the Rock the Rock special, you can see footage of the Sega Technical Institute. You can see Yasuhara, and behind him is a bunch of concept art for Sonic 2 and 3, which is like, oh, why wasn't that all scanned and put into anything? The answer is Sega.
Howard Drawson shredding on his radical guitar.
Oh yeah, Howard, he's rocking out, and then Roger Hector's in there. He's like, I will not talk about Michael Jackson. Please leave me alone.
I won't comment on the Jackson.
He won't. And Sonic races through the green fields. The sun races through a blue sky filled with white clouds. The waves are...
Wow.
Don't-
David, the sun is going to laugh at you for that.
It is. It already is. I can feel it. New. There's a place called Meyer. Meyer is it's sort of like a Target. It had a video game.
It's
section.
like Walmart that you can feel better morally about going to.
Yeah. That's probably a better way to describe it. And at the Meyer, where I grew up, there was that lock-on technology sticker was put on the cabinet where all the video games were locked up. And I would look at that sticker and go, wow, that's a cool sticker. And the sticker was there for years. And then, like, I realized that it was like a vinyl cling that was on the front, and you could peel it off. And I peeled it off and
yes.
went, huh. I peeled it off. Because I knew they were going to throw it away. So I
Do you still
rescued
have
it.
Do you
Yeah.
still have it?
I do.
Oh, nice.
Because, I mean, eventually they changed everything. And I knew, like, oh, this is getting thrown out soon. I need to rescue this piece of Sonic history.
But
There's
no,
our boy.
I feel that I've done that a couple times of like things that I've seen. I'm like, I know these are gonna get thrown out, so let me take them before they get rid of them. And like, yeah,
Well,
I did that with a couple like Sonic comics at my high school. Is that they had like a bunch of recent Sonic comics just lying around. And I'm like, I know they're gonna get rid of these eventually, so I just put them in my backpack and left, and nobody said anything.
Wow. Doing a Let's Play with a bunch of thieves here.
I also like that all the games have on sale on them.
that's right. You can buy it now. Go to your
Yeah,
local store. Purchase.
I mean,
Labyrinth.
this was 97. I'm sure they still had their liquidation sales.
I
All
mean,
those unsold copies of Sonic Labyrinth.
yeah. I mean, I guess you could probably go to a store and buy this right then. Not right now.
I like that.
I see that face of Eggman whenever I try to go to sleep.
Look, they're described as
That's just my
high
face.
quality films.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Right. That
I just like looking at these covers.
there are technically
Yeah.
two different versions of those covers. One was for rental and one was for purchase. It's the same key art, but the background is a little different. Yeah. There's Sonic the Fighters. Was waiting for that on the Saturn.
So you're saying it's
Never
slightly
happened.
different, like how there are slightly different Sonic 3D Blast covers on Genesis?
Yeah.
Stefan thinks that Sonic World Sonic is the best model. I would very much contend and offer the Sonic the Fighters model up.
Really?
And
Yes.
I think Saturn one is I like how cute Saturn one is. It's like I like the polygonal aspects. What? Licking?
Whoa!
I mean, it's not wrong, I guess, but you don't have to say it like that.
There's going to be a Discord emote.
Oh man, look at that Windows 95 border.
Yeah, I like the polygonal aspect of Fighters Sonic, but I just think I like Saturn Sonic just looks very like chibi and cute.
Hmm.
Oh,
They
the
had-
collection.
They had the right cover for 3D Blast on here.
I was thinking it. They should have
Man,
just
where
took
the-
it from here.
Where the fuck is Garfield?
If anyone needs context for that, just purchase a Sonic Encyclopedia and then go to the Sonic 3D Blast page and go, why does this say recreation? And then look at the cover and go, oh,
Pentium processor.
Does anyone here have a Pentium? Can you play this?
I do. It's in the corner of my room. I still have my childhood PC, so I could run that if I wanted, and my 3D Blast PC.
Oh,
If I ever wanted to go
Screensaver.
authentic.
Sonic continues to spin towards the future. Nothing will stop
That's
him.
right. Because Sonic the
Sure.
Screensaver was sold apart from Sonic and Knuckles collection in Japan.
That's true. But I
What a prescient statement.
So what did we learn today?
Is it over?
Licking?
like I learned
Yeah.
That's my takeaway.
Yeah.
that. I learned that Saturn didn't tell anyone about Sonic Patrol Car or Sega Sonic Cosmo Fighter. Those were, I guess.
Would that mean that they're not canon?
I learned that the sun has a bad sense of humor.
I learned that Eggman watches us while we sleep.